Very good morning, good morning, good morning. And this is Vic from MBOs, and good to see you all again from another talk show. These days, we know everyone is talking COVID-19, Corona, work from home, study from home, and the health crisis, food crisis, and many trending topics. Today I just thought to talk about some gray topics, gray areas is where I need to be clear. And so that reasons I'm going to be talk about. So before starting this video, this is my own opinions and viewpoints, and sorry if my video hurt someone or any group of people or any nations. I'm really sorry. This is my own opinion, and also just watch the full video where you will get some informations. So anyway, the content, the topic is things that COVID-19 made clear to the world. Yeah, of course, to world, which mean I understood in my own opinion. So first thing is, United States is no longer the world leading country. You agree or not? So my point of view, contemporary United States is struggling health crisis, where world leading total cases more than 500,000, more than 22,000 deaths, where they are the leading country in the health crisis corona. So after 1990, the Cold War between Russia and the US, and the US won it after the communism fall down. So from that period onward until now, they are the superpower. I agree with the superpower, but I don't know how they are defining, superpower based on the dollars, based on the economic, based on what factors. But due to this health crisis, it's my understanding, USA is not a world leading country, because this is one of the worst crises. We know 2004-08 there was an economic crisis in US. And this is the health crisis, so we need to think on that topic. And also I just another topic called China won the Third World War, where you agreed or not. And I agreed, because they are the people who built this virus. They are the people started this virus from the Wuhan. Now it's Wuhan to world, it's everywhere around the globe. It's more than 1 million cases, more than I think the total number of death is like around something like 100,000. So it's one of the worst health crises during the last 2-3 decades. So that's, and also in the China, and that they are always won the game without firing a missile, a single missile. They won the game. So anyway, it's a different topic. And also, world factories China. Now we know the open economy. We all are interconnected with each other, each nations, thanks to globalizations. But also the globalizations, because of the globalizations, we all are dependent with some nations. And in China, where that is an export-oriented market, they are the people, export many things to US and other countries, and developing countries, even though developed countries. So if China locked down, and what will happen, the global business economy going to be shut down or locked down, the same thing. So anyway, China is a factory, world factory, where we can tell it like that. So, and also Putin, he's a visionary and a mastermind, a silent walker, so as per my understanding. Well, because after communism fall down in 90th centuries, he came to power in 1992, and from that period onward until now, he's the one rule Russia, and it's a very different culture and ruling concept. But he's some kind of a visionary leader. In my understanding, in the COVID-19 the crisis, And also again, I just want to tell the North Korea, a safest country in the world. You agreed, because I go through some sources, and I try to find the details of the North Koreans coronavirus cases, where I couldn't find any details. Where I'm just go through worldmeters.info/coronavirus details, where US is leading, and Spain, Italy, France, Germany, UK, China, it's the 7th place, but North Korea also, South Korea also 10,000 cases, there are 217 deaths, but where I couldn't find these North Korean details. So that's the reason I'm telling that the safest country in the world 2020 it's North Korea. It has to up to you guys. You are doing a great with the controlling your nations against COVID-19. So anyway, it's a good learning to us how to protect and how to control the COVID-19. So that's great. And also, prevention saves more lives than acting at the last moment. Yes. So we know earlier this is the 7th deadliest virus. We knew about the 6th deadliest virus spread around the globe, and we learned many things. And there are a lot death, more than millions death. And also recently, I just go through some YouTube videos where Bush 2005 who gave a speech about the prevention speech about some Ebola virus, and also Obama also 2014 gave a speech about Ebola, because they all are telling that we need to be we need to be precautious actions we need to take in order to be survived or we need to be fight against this kind of virus. So, but everyone who spoke many things, but World Health Organization, you are more responsible people in the world, and we all trust you guys are doing great job. But you guys didn't take the right action, even though there is no any prevent planning about this COVID-19. And hereafter, we are looking forward your actions plans. We don't see another COVID something 2021, 23, 25 something. We don't want again that kind of a corona to the world. Okay, and also I just want to tell you, Europe continent is always a war land space, where World War I and 2, and now is going World War III, the bio war. And 1 and 2 is just 97 or 907s and 945. Those fights all were at Europe area where it's a worst war. And now it's a trend line is changed from the weapon war to bio war, where Europe is the major impact on this COVID-19, where I just go through it. US is a leading, Spain, Italy, France, Germany, UK. These 5 nations is the next lines, and there is more than 500 cases and more than 50,000 deaths. So it's one of the worst impact on the US economy and the Europe entire Europe nation. So anyway, we need some pre-plans or in order to come back to the normal routine. And the many economics are telling that this is a weak recessions. A weak recession mean it's a temporary drop in the world economy, and where it will be recover very soon, like a V shape up. So anyway, we'll see what will be happen. And also we need more hospitals and less war. World Health Organization, I'm telling that we need more hospitals and health strategies, because this is a trend line of new nation fights, world war. So we need more health strategies in coming futures. And we don't need war. And please, I'm telling that some countries still, we know around the globe, Middle East or some of the places, still there is a fight between the nations for the land, energy, and whatever reason. So we don't need it, because COVID-19 will attack to everyone without without discriminations based on color, sex, or worth, or anything. The COVID-19 attack to everyone. So it's a good learning to us. We don't need a fight or war hereafter. And you know that health crisis is a major enemy to the global economic. Yeah, because you know that it's a basically the connect with mainly human capitals. And if something happened to the health crisis, what happening is it directly impact to the humans. The humans are directly connect with the economy, with the human capitals. So health crisis definitely hit to the global economy. So we need a master strategy plans to protect our health and save our country in a world health crisis. Okay, so it's all the attention to the World Health Organizations, and also oil is the worthless in a society without a consumption. Yeah, oil, fuel, it's a energy source, but without a society, without any consumption, oil is it's a useless thing. So nowadays the people are not go and buy oils. They all are buying foods and essential items to survive their day-to-day lives in the quarantine days. We don't need oil. Oil we need for some certain period. So it's a good learning. And we don't need money. We need foods. We need some healthy life. So it's a good learning. Thank you COVID-19 for teaching us this kind of lesson within a short time period, guys. To the globe, not to myself, around the globe. And I already told the death does not distinguish race, color, social states, and it's all thing is very, very different. And so the next topic is like toilet paper is more important than a food. So my understanding is toilet papers, even though food all are these days a high demand. In a typical these kind of a quarantine days, and where you had experiences when you went to the shops and you couldn't find or you couldn't buy all stuff, essential stuff, because of the high demand and the supply, so it's a very, very worse situation in a food crisis these days. And the best solution for that thing, it's a home garden. Because these days I also with my family members and my brothers, and we did some home gardens. Well, it's a good learning and good thing. Nowadays we are away from the home garden, and we all are interconnected and fast moving food items, chains, and so in a typical this kind of a quarantine days where we need some foods, if we can do it at our home garden, that's the best thing, a best solution to the future generations. It's a good learning. So it's a good thing. The home garden is the best strategy. Throw away a global food crisis. My understanding. Do it, and get some great experiences from the home garden. And also globalization makes us depend with other nations. Yeah, I agree. Globalization is a good, because that's globalization's 17th century after the industrial revolutions, where we all are interconnected with each countries and nations and people. That's makes some great and good impact to the global, where it's like a world is now, it's a village where we know each other from the east to west or north to south, but all good thing. But also what happening is when any countries, like for example China, they just shut down, lockdown due to the COVID-19. What happening is the entire world is struck down. We couldn't function without China, and because China, it's nowadays we are all not telling that made in Japan. We are all are telling that made in China, because China is a export-oriented country where they are doing their open economy by exporting to the developed countries and developing countries. And in the globalization countries like our countries, we are all are many items we are importing from China. If the country is locked, what happening is we all are stuck in. But we need some nationalism, individualism, local products like made in Sri Lanka, made by Sri Lanka, or whatever this kind of things we need after this crisis, because we can't depend with all other countries. We need our own strategies in order to be survived, some kind of a nationalism or our own economic structure where we need to us if something happened to the globe, where we need to be survived with these resources, because Sri Lanka is we know Sri Lanka is a wonderland where we can find many resources around this beautiful nature, beautiful island, guys. So anyway, that's my thing. And also social networks bring us closer, but it also same meaning a great panic. Yep. Due to this period, the close social distances where I have been last 3 weeks inside this room, so no, I can't go outside due to the COVID-19. But at the same time, thank you very much, social media, such Facebook, Instagram, and YouTubes, where I can interact with my communities, my friends through these channels. So anyway, and also social media giving a panic, rumors, news around globe. So that's the worst part. But apart from that, digital is doing a great job. So we need to be hats off to the digital. And also other thing is, now I can understand really how a prison life, how the animals feels inside the zoo, because it's like a similar experience. This last it's almost 1 month where I'm inside the room and I'm stuck with no one with me, and I'm just talking you guys. You are my friends, you are my people, and it's a different experience, a good learning to me, and I know you guys also the same experience getting these days. And online digital adoption around globe, digital transformation is happening around the world. The fourth industrial revolutions, it's a digital, where e-commerce, delivery models, supply chains, and everything's interconnected with digitals. So it's going to be some new economy models, new digital transformations will be coming after COVID-19. So anyway, and also today children no longer know how to play without internet and TV. Due to these reasons, we all are interconnected with digitals. But apart from that, nowadays, now generation is no more outdoor games. They all are interested in indoor games by using their smartphones, TVs, and internet. So I'm not recommend, but this is the real world situation, guys. And also, computer engineers is more important than the astrologers. These days, the digital is already powerful weapons, where the computer engineers, they know everything, how to interconnect with the peoples and everything. So computer engineers are more powerful than the other firms professionals. So and also healthcare workers, my big salute. You guys, you are doing a great job. You guys are working frontline and giving your life risk and protect us. So it's a I can't tell any words, but you are like a god. And you guys are alone and abandoned, forgotten, even though you guys never give up. So that's a good quality, good spirit, where we need to our sincere thanks from our heart to you guys. You guys are doing a great job. So it's doctors, hospitals, and the institutes and voluntary people around the globe. You are great. And so another thing is wash hand. Wash hand. Typically, typical people are not doing hand wash is like doing once a day or twice a day, maybe. I'm not sure the count. But nowadays, many people are very awareness about their hygienes and health things. So that's an excellent thing. They are caring about their health and the hygienic factors. So keep doing that things. That will be great to throw away the COVID-19 or whatever corona in future. And also, well, you know that nowadays children are now educated as a free thinkers, because the last 1 month, 2 months, entire world is quarantine. So in the professional people are doing work from home, they're getting a new experiences and studying from the home. The children they are studying by themselves. They know the time, the worth of time, and this is a world crisis. So they are getting more, doing their everything by themselves. The good learning and the good thing, free thinkers make you perfect, more intellectuals. It's good for our nation and the world. So keep doing and work from the home, study from the home. It's a great attitude, guys. And no pastor or religious leaders predict or save coronavirus patients. We know earlier some of spiritual leaders are telling that there will be some kind of there may be some kind of world crisis or a war will come, some kind of predictions they are tell to us, but I didn't see anyone who give any updates or notification or any pre-informations to us. But now we are facing, so I can't tell, I can't blame to them, because they didn't give any information. Because of that reason we are facing COVID-19, and we and you and me, we are the people, responsible people for this crisis, because human are the real virus on the planet. Because our living style, our eating habits and the living style is worst, and these days due to some other factors we all are changing, but we are not care about our hygiene and our foods and meal plans and workouts, because that reasons that animal virus this came enter to the human body. So where you can see the China, that Wuhan fish market, seafood market, where how it came to the human body. So, and where we need to deeply think on this thing. And better if you are the vegetarian, it's a good thing, because these days we need some changes in our living style and meal plans. So it's up to you guys. I can't force you to do this thing, but it's my own opinion. And also, well, other thing is, we are not prepared for a pandemic. Okay, we don't want another pandemic, but we need a healthy life pandemic in future, because this epidemic, after the pandemic, now we don't need a pandemic. We need a healthy pandemic around the globe. It's our only hopes to us, to throw away this thing. And also one thing is, these days I saw some kind of politicians, global politicians, doing a lot of voluntary works, some kind of other work in order to get their voting systems, or getting some good impressions from their community. But I hats off to you guys are doing, and you guys are working in the front line, and interconnecting, helping people. Thank you very much for your support as a governments and the global countries and institutes. But don't expect anything, because just do your work and that will be coming. And I saw some of people are doing a very, it's like some kind of too much work, and where they need to get something from that action plans. Anyway, politicians are take opportunity to pull to get some benefit. So it's very complicated topic, and more should be invested in health rather than festivals. So the final thing what I just want to tell you, a few days the next week, where we will get our we will celebrate our New Year things, and we don't need a party type of festival. Okay, we need some kind of healthy and a homely and a spiritual type festival. Is good, celebration is good for this year, and where it will be good for you as well in coming years. So anyway, so my final advice: be safe and be healthy, and also advance happy New Year wishes, and Iniya Puthandu Vaalthukal Subanava Vasarak Veva. This year it's some kind of a good learning we got, especially myself, I got it, and I know you also got it. So change the thing, and because we all are sixth sense people where we know how to correct our mistake and going forward what we can do to the world and to yourself and to the everything. So anyway, be safe and work from home, study from the home. Thank you very much again for watching this long video, and I hope you guys have got something from my small mini vlogging. If you like my video, just subscribe my channel, click the bell icon. And if you like, visit madebysrilankan.com where you get some more thing. So anyway, thank you very much. Happy life and be safe. Again, thank you very much.